In the grand narrative of the Bible, there are passages that stand as monumental turning points, reshaping the destiny of humankind and the world. Today, we're diving into Genesis 6:13-20, a section that narrates the divine preparation for one of the most cataclysmic events in biblical history, the Great Flood. This is the moment when God informs Noah of the impending deluge and instructs him to build the ark, a vessel that will save him, his family, and pairs of every living creature. It's a story of judgment and salvation, of human frailty and divine mercy, so let's explore it together. The scene is set in an era of increasing wickedness on earth. God's heart is filled with pain because of humanity's corruption. He decides to cleanse the earth of this impurity, but in his grace, he chooses Noah, a righteous man blameless among his contemporaries, to become the agent of a new beginning. With this context in mind, let's turn to Genesis 6:13. In verse 13, God speaks directly to Noah. "I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth." This is a sobering announcement, a divine decree of judgment and the end of an era. The earth's violence and human sin have reached a tipping point, prompting God to use water as a tool of purification and renewal. Next, in verse 14, God gives Noah a very specific command. "So make yourself an ark of cypress wood. Make rooms in it and coat it with pitch inside and out." This ark is not just a boat, it's a floating sanctuary, a life-preserving vessel. The use of cypress wood and pitch ensures its durability and waterproof capabilities, signifying God's meticulous care in safeguarding his creation. Verses 15-16 lay out the dimensions and architectural details of the ark. This is how you are to build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. Make a roof for it, leaving below the roof an opening 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark and make lower, middle, and upper decks. These instructions reflect not just practical considerations, but also a divine blueprint for salvation. The ark has 3 decks, providing ample space for Noah, his family, and the multitude of animal species they are to carry. In verse 17, God reiterates his intention. "I am going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens, every creature that has the breath of life in it. Everything on earth will perish." This is an unequivocal statement of the impending disaster, underscoring the gravity of the situation. Yet, it also prepares us for the contrast of hope and redemption found in the following verses. Verse 18 introduces a crucial element of divine promise. "But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, you and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives with you." This covenant is a beacon of hope in the midst of forthcoming destruction. It signifies God's commitment to preserving life and restarting creation anew through Noah and his family. Verses 19 and 20 elaborate on the inhabitants of the ark. "You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, and of every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive." This divine instruction ensures the continuity of all species. It highlights the intrinsic value of every creature in God's vast creation and reflects his intention for life's propagation post-flood. As we unpack these verses, we see a narrative of divine judgment, meticulous preparation, and the promise of a fresh start. It's a story that underscores the themes of righteousness, obedience, and God's unwavering commitment to his creation. Noah's response to these instructions, marked by faith and diligence, serves as a timeless example for believers around the world. Now, as we reflect on this passage, I encourage you to think about moments in your own life where you felt you were part of a grand divine plan, even amid uncertainty and impending difficulties. Feel free to share in the comments below. Your stories of faith and perseverance could be a source of inspiration for others watching this video. This passage from Genesis is more than an ancient story. It's a powerful reminder that even in the face of overwhelming chaos, there's a path of salvation and hope. Noah's Ark is not just a vessel, it's a testament to God's grace and a symbol of human resilience. So there you have it, the essence of Genesis 6:13-20. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore what happens when the floodwaters start to rise and the ark becomes humanity's last sanctuary. Until then, remember to keep the faith, stay curious, and never stop exploring the profound wisdom within the Holy Bible. See you next time.